Lord knows what else she into. Sex, money, drugs.
Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. We are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And we're back with another episode of Black Lightning. We are rapidly approaching the end of this series.
Yep. And I'm sad, but glad at the same time because this season has just been a roller coaster of ups and downs. The last episode was okay, but the definite highlight of the season, it has been Jordan Calloway, Painkiller, Khalil.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping and praying at this point that we get the Painkiller spin-off series, because that's what would make this better for me. Just give me the Painkiller series and we even CW. Like, I don't need nothing else from you.
I mean, and just generally speaking, like if you point out, so it was Lala, Tobias, then Painkiller. I haven't necessarily had a problem with Anissa. I don't feel like she's really had a lot to do this second half of the season, though.
Yeah, I don't think they've been using her as much as they could be, because in previous seasons Anissa has been I was hesitating to see say the best character, but I think she has been the best character of the show, and I really don't feel like they've been using her that same way they've done in previous seasons in this season. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but again, what's up with this season? Yeah. So
well, I feel like they've got to tie it off, but I'm still hoping that she transitions over into the Painkiller series.
Yeah, me as well.
So
now Grace, on the other hand,
you in
I
danger,
am so
girl.
worried at this point. Yeah, Grace, you in danger, girl, because the way she was talking in the last episode is like that talk where, this day last time they get to say something heartfelt. So I don't know. I'm hoping and praying that, if we do get the Painkiller series and we get to see Anissa in the Painkiller series, that we also get to see Grace. I don't want them to kill Grace off. Please, CW, don't
see Grace. I feel like that's what's gonna make her move to the Akashic Valley, though.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
So I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but we still got this business with Jen and her essence up in the sky high. So are we gonna get the two different Jens now? Or is she just gonna be split? Like, who knows? There's so many ways to go. I think the biggest highlight for me that I'm looking forward to the end of Tobias's character arc. I'm looking forward to both Jeff and Khalil maybe beating the shit out of Tobias. Something, something, a little bit of get back, so I don't know, who knows. I mean,
and I need Lala to show up this episode as well. Like, get him out of this concrete, please, and let him shine for the last two episodes, because I really need to see Lala.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
Yeah, that was so abrupt. But anyway, before we jump into this episode, you guys, thank you to everyone who's been liking and subscribing to our channel, who's been following us on this reaction series. We truly appreciate it, because again, it allows us to grow, and I think we enjoy it just a little bit more because we get to watch it with you guys. So thank you for all your support, and if you're new, just stopping by our channel, welcome. If you are digging the reaction, please make sure you hit us with a like, and if you want to stay up to date with our reactions, please make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yep.
All right, let's jump into it. Black Lightning, episode 12. It's episode 12, right?
Yep.
Episode 12, The Book of Resurrection, Chapter 1, Crossroads.
All right. I'm ready. Let's go. Why the comic book got old Jen in it?
Maybe old Jen will be back.
Yo.
Come in. Check and see if you need anything.
I'm not going to school today.
I understand.
Uriah's dead.
It's my fault. Tobias knew that I was Lightning and Jennifer Pierce. He promised me that anytime I go out as Lightning, someone I love would die. He could have anyone killed. Anissa, Mom, even you.
We're still a family, and we will protect each other like we always have. But in the meantime, Freeland needs Lightning.
Being a superhero sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Last night I saw a superhero, he was black. He said, this is for the street, Black Lightning's back.
It's the call I've been expecting.
He's gonna show up in Painkiller too, because this is like some Akashic Valley shit. Like,
I've succeeded in my mayoral election. You're all welcome to congratulate me now.
Your seat on the Shadow Board was contingent upon securing the election and establishing control of the meta presence in Freeland.
Oh.
We have confirmed reports that Lightning remains active. Your seat has been rescinded.
Was a light supposed to come on or something?
he finna seize them. Look,
Oh,
he got
it's him.
he got people around y'all. Look.
Wow.
My assassin was rendered invisible, a power I granted. I now control who has meta powers and who doesn't. Now it's past time you all bow down and pledge your loyalty to me. Or
Oh. Wow, really?
all hail the king.
That was too easy. What kind of
Yeah, I was
board are
like,
y'all?
the-
Look.
If they're named the Shadow Board,
Right.
I really don't think this would be enough for them to bow down. Especially him mentioning Metropolis.
Yeah. Like, how you gonna do that?
Yeah.
I feel like the Shadow board would already have ties to the League of Assassins, you know?
Mhm. You mentioned in Metropolis, Superman ain't got no meta powers.
Right.
Keep on messing with me, Tobias.
I think I found a solution to our problem.
Which ones?
Everything that Tobias has thrown at us is tied to the fact that he knows our secret identities. So what if we change that? Erase his memory. I hit him with a high enough voltage that it wiped the short-term memory.
Well, you don't have any powers, Jefferson. How do you expect to do that?
I might be able to build a handheld device that could accomplish that, but without your powers, I'd be hard-pressed to find an energy source to activate it.
Jen.
What about the Promethium you stole from Monta Vista?
Give me some time to run a few simulations.
I don't like their dialogue.
It's science.
No, there's this thing they're doing with their dialogue. It's like, well, why didn't you just say that? Well, if we do
Yeah.
this,
That might work.
What are those?
Meta boosters. They grant ordinary human beings meta powers for a 72-hour period. I want you to distribute them to the Meta Task Force. Apprehend Lightning.
So let me get this straight.
I take that whole briefcase. Look.
Permission to speak freely? I'm sorry about what happened to your husband. Meta powers destroyed him and your family. But your husband was a good man before the meta powers poisoned his mind and made him kill your brothers.
Whoa, whoa.
Do you really want to do that to
Oh, wow.
officers under your command?
Can we have that story, please? Because Shelby would be much more interesting.
You may have a point. We'll do it your way, for now. You and your team have until the end of the month to ground Lightning.
That was too reasonable.
Yeah.
She's gonna take it. I would have stole that whole briefcase though, but like,
Okay.
here, Pierces, look what I have.
You do know that I work for Tobias Whale, right?
Why can't we kill her?
We're taking him back to Freeland to testify. Clear Mr. Pierce's name.
Third person much? What is that, Ebonics?
This chick keeps writing checks with her mouth that she can't cash. And we're gonna find out if she's a beggar or a screamer, huh?
You don't need the use of your arms, legs, or even your pretty eyes to testify.
Right.
Am I understood?
Turn my joint back on.
I was wondering, like, why don't you just stab her in the leg or something?
Oh, really?
Well, if it isn't my favorite super Negro, Jefferson Pierce,
You win, Tobias. I'm ready to sign over the deed to my father's house.
why don't we end this decades-long dance where it began?
I don't need you to smack
Your daddy's
Martin.
house. 1 hour.
I'll be there.
Good. Don't be late.
I'd like you to meet my close personal friend and colleague, Dr. Lynn Stewart.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Stewart. Thank you, and please call me Lynn. It's no small treat to meet the mystery woman Peter's been hiding. I haven't seen him this happy in years.
I'll leave you two to your work.
He tells me you have a theory on locating my stolen emitter. Well, I believe the emitter's energy signature is being used as a carrier to nullify metagenes.
Lynn tall.
She used to be a model. In real life.
In real life,
yeah.
All I wanted to do was provide people with clean energy.
Yeah, all I wanted to do was save lives, and then I was accused of being a mass murderer.
You're being railroaded. May I ask what this is about?
No.
No.
Peter didn't tell you?
He claims it wasn't his secret to tell. I can't quite connect all the dots.
My family emetters, and I'm trying to track down the emitter that took away their powers so they can protect this city from a delusional villainous mayor.
And like I told Peter, I know how to keep a secret.
Thank you. Now, should we get to work?
I was just about to say maybe we can trust her, but then she asked Lane again, and I was like, oh no.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
I told you he'd kill you.
Hey, shut up, man.
Stay right where you are.
I've been tracking you, Looker.
Oh, he don't care.
But Tobias contracted me to kill you both.
Look, I ain't got time for this, so you handling it.
He just said, look. Okay. Ooh.
Poison him. Look. Oh, shit. Oh,
Looky, I got hooky.
Too bad you wasn't good enough to touch me with your poison. I never had to touch you.
Oh, Ishmael, never doing your homework.
You cheated.
Cheated?
I know, you didn't do your homework, brother. Guess the League of Assassins gonna have to find somebody else.
I'm so glad we done with him. Like,
Charges are set. We got 2 minutes to get the hell out of Dodge. What's your ETA?
All information has been wiped. Let's go.
Why Chris ain't got no costume on?
All right, you want to do the honors?
Man, I'm so. If you, I swear.
Come on, let's go.
Why y'all looking?
right.
Right.
She agreed to testify.
Yes, I agreed to testify that I falsely implicated the Pierces.
And clear the names of the people you helped manipulate for Tobias well.
Brother. Now, didn't they tell you?
Look, it's floating in the background.
I know.
I've got Res 20. Sending coordinates now.
Time for some payback.
Oh, no, you don't, girl. Here I come.
Oh, we're trying to grab her.
Gotta be quicker than that.
You enjoy watching your loved ones die.
We're gonna pay for killing Uriah.
Has anyone ever told you fight like a girl?
Oh my god.
Time to join your friend.
Was you faking?
Right. Now finish him.
Time to finish this.
Don't kill me.
Blow his head
After
up.
what you've done, you ask for mercy?
Uh-oh.
Surely they wouldn't be doing this in front of the police station.
No, she's just delivering him.
That man is directly responsible for the murder of Uriah Coleman.
You and the other Metafilth deserve to be wiped from the face of the earth.
Lie feed, Chief Lopez. The world's watching. Do you want to be a hero or a villain?
Gotcha, Shelby.
You want candy camera.
Be right. Go home, Shelby.
She's gonna take the meta booster.
Yeah.
You and the other Metafilth deserve to be wiped from the face of the earth.
Like, I would have really been interested in her story.
Her story, yeah. To pop this the second to last up after.
No, but you're right. You're right. Commissioner, the chief in our office taking drugs. Lord knows what else she into. Sex, money, drugs.
Let's get this over with. Sign the deed. House is yours.
All I see is a toothless dog waiting to be put down.
You took everything. Just sign the damn deed.
You know, I've been waiting a decade to hear you cry like that. It's well worth the wait.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff, can you be a little bit more conspicuous?
Yeah, I told you.
If you were the better man, you do what's actually necessary, not this Tinker Tailor soldier. You know, I've never admitted this. I might as well tell you, I killed your daddy.
I know.
Bitch, I know.
I was there. I saw what you did from under the bed.
You mean to tell me you've been trying your whole life to crawl out from under that bed and avenge your dead daddy? You know what? Take your best shot.
Don't do it. Really.
He's just toying with you.
That's nasty. But again,
I love Tobias.
how we go to Jeff Cage fighting to not even being able to land a punch?
Right.
You really are your father's son. You're gonna die like him too.
Like, see, Tobias, this symbolic bullshit you like to do is what's finna get you caught up. Uh-oh.
Dad, you are gonna be proud of what I did tonight.
Turning red into Chief Lopez. I'm sure your daddy isn't too proud now.
Tobias?
I warned you. You made me do it.
What did you do?
See for yourself. Jefferson Pierce is dead.
I actually snorted.
They gonna fix this bull in the next.
He ain't gone. He ain't
I
dead.
know he is not dead, but and he better not be. Like, we sitting up here talking about he not dead. I swear, CW.
He ain't dead.
I swear, if you go down that path, y'all getting 2 angry letters. Y'all already getting one. Y'all gonna get another one because this some bull.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say that episode was not entertaining though.
it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't as. It was better than a lot of the episodes that we've gotten this season. I'll admit that.
Of course, Painkiller standing out. Khalil standing out. Finally got rid of Ishmael.
Thank goodness. I was so tired of him.
I know, right? You know what? I need. Why did they not give us backstory on Lopez?
I have no idea because that would have been great.
Right.
Because they really half-assed her character pretty much because okay, I even wish they wouldn't have brought it up. If they weren't gonna give us
because it's the second to the last fucking episode. Like,
don't even bring it up.
And as long as it literally took them 3 minutes to insert that in. Why not insert it earlier so maybe we understand her motivation just a little bit more? But it's so misplaced. It's so, like, structure wise, it's like, why would y'all put it in here? Like, we don't give a fuck at this point. She might have got some sympathy a little bit earlier, but we really don't care. Now we're just enjoying watching her fall apart. Like,
yeah. I just don't understand. My main question is though, well, 2 questions, having to do with the same thing. So, beginning comic, that was not JJ that we saw in that beginning comic. That was Jennifer. So, what's up with that? 2, when JJ goes back up to the ionosphere,
it was like, gotcha. Oh,
it was like, you know what it reminded me of? The slime in Ghostbusters.
I know what you're talking about.
Ghostbusters 2, yeah. But it was just like, so we gonna see Chana in this last episode?
I think in my head, I feel like we should. It would make sense for them to split into 2 different people.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we are gonna get 2 lightnings. JJ
and one of them's
Jen.
going to Painkiller.
Right.
JJ, more than likely.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It has made me very excited for the final episode, though.
Yeah.
Because I can say before this episode, and actually the previous episode, I wasn't really. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stick with Black Lightning because it was my day 1 on CW, but not on. Well, I'm not going to say that, but it has. That last episode, this episode has made me very excited for the finale to see what's going to happen. So bravo on them.
Yeah.
For kicking it up a notch in these last couple episodes. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you can tell it's coming to an end, you know. So, but again, just like the structure of the writing, sometimes I'm just like, but why? You know, I just don't like. I don't like you said. You mean to tell me Jeff was cage fighting,
right?
And he keep getting his ass kicked? Like
he was beating up a guy that is twice, maybe even 3 times his size, and y'all telling me that he can't even land a punch. When he's fighting Tobias well, I understand it might not hurt Tobias well because again, Jeff doesn't have his powers and Tobias well is very strong.
But this isn't the only instance of this though.
Yeah, he wasn't doing no kind of kicks, no MMA. Like he was doing all that kind of stuff in the cage. Like why was he not trying to do all that with Tobias well? But whatever. That's just something that's woo. Fugazi.
Right.
I don't know.
I really wanted Jen to like blow Red's head off though. Like I wanted her to do something since she's so hard headed. I wanted her to do something like really like extreme here. And it was just
but you knew
like,
that wasn't gonna happen.
I knew it wasn't. But even like the whole thing with Lopez, you on candid camera, you might want to like what she said wasn't even that bad, so I understand her freak out and why everybody's like, "Ooh, girl, look, look, girl."
Okay, so I was wondering if you felt the same way because she already made it clear that she didn't like metahumans. Like, did she have a press conference? Like that. So why is everybody surprised? I guess maybe it was the way she said it. I don't know.
It wasn't that extreme. Now, if she would have, I wanted Jen to let her keep going. I wanted JJ to let her keep talking. Now, if she would have kept talking,
what else do you think?
Right,
Chief Lopez,
right. But what she said wasn't really that bad. So the fact that everybody was scurrying around in the office, like, "Girl, did you see girl?" I was like, "It's not that serious."
Now, what is serious is when you see your boss in her office putting a needle in her arm. That's what it been. That should have been the talk of the office. Like, girl, did you see Chief put that?
Bitch, did you even read the label? You could have got nuclear diarrhea, meta powers. You don't know what you got. Like,
or what was it that some chips was doing to people way back when, giving them a leaky? Anyways.
Oh god, you might grow an extra booty hole on your forehead. You don't know.
I still don't trust Gamby's little girl. What is her name?
Mona Vista. Like that's what I've been calling her because it's more fantabulous. Mona Vista.
She's still asking a lot of questions. Like, girl, just trust Gamby and let it go. I felt if she was there for the right reasons, just trying to help, she wouldn't be asking all these damn questions. But she got Lynn to tell her like, oh, well, if Gamby trusts you, girl, I trust you too. My family are metahumans, and we be like saving the world, the multiverse and stuff. I was like, Lynn, girl,
you talk too damn much.
right. So I really still don't trust her. I still think there's a twist coming with her at the end of the season.
Yeah,
in the series finale.
I mean, the way that they're shooting her is very suspect. You know what I mean? Like the way she appears in scenes and just her positioning is very suspect. Even the scene where Lynn was sitting down and she was standing behind her, I was like, they're doing this shit. I think they're giving. Now I'm gonna look stupid if that's not the case, but I feel like she can't be trusted because, like you, I'm like, if you was truly down with Gamby and you believed in what he was telling you, you would have left it alone.
Yeah. But I feel the same way you are, because at one point during the episode I was like, oh, maybe she is all right, and then she started asking questions. I was like, nope. I'm back to not trusting her again. But I'm also really worried about Grace. Like, I really thought that they was about to like kill her off in this episode. The way she was asking questions, I don't know. They do this weird thing with the writing where people ask questions like that, and it's just really weird. So it could be just that, but I'm still worried about Grace.
That's really been confusing me, if anything, throughout this season. Because remember, even during this episode, and it's not the first time I felt it, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing with this dialogue? Well, that could be a great
Right.
idea. Well, what do we do then? What do we do? And I'm like, what is like what? What?
I may be able to build something like that. Like, really?
Like
I just
holy
knocked this up and you now able
like holy macadamias, Batman. What if we do like I'm like, what are you doing right now? But like the same thing with like it's not just their dialogue, it's just certain scenes throughout this season just rub me weird. Like, what is y'all doing? Like, perfect instance when the DEA the FBI DEA guy showed up and delivered his lines. Was like, go back to acting school.
I'm not gonna say that. I know the struggle sometimes. He does need a little work. I'm gonna keep on.
But then
praying
that
for you, but
that also goes in my brain. Well, is it the writing? Is it what they gave him to say? Like, what is it?
Right.
That makes it seem
Right.
inauthentic. That's the perfect word.
And not only that, there's scenes that were like they just show random characters for no
Mhm.
like earlier in the episode when they were all at Gamby's apartment and Gamby was saying something and they shot over to Grace and for no reason and
Mhm.
Grace was just like
Smiling. Like,
and then
oh,
they shot
baby,
back
you
at
gone.
Gamby. I was like, what the what's going on? Why we go to her? Was she gonna say something or we just wanted to see her smile? Like a close up of her smile.
No, because what was being said at the time was something about some dynamite, and I was like, she finna get blown the fuck up.
I know. That's what worried me. But I can't tell if it's the show, like, again, with their dialogue and sometimes when they show things, or if something's really about to happen. So I'm so confused. Maybe they did this on purpose. Maybe they were like, keep them guessing. So keep doing that kind of stuff, you know? I don't know, but I'm
I can
really like at this point, like, what's going on?
I can appreciate that part of it because we are guessing at this point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
is she really to be trusted, or you think she gonna die or not? We're guessing. So I guess that's kind of good. I do find that kind of enjoying a little bit, but it's the least y'all could do.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Even if they didn't do it on purpose, it's like we're finding our own ways to make the season better than it is.
You know what? Something I did think about, and this has to do with the whole season as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
How much money did y'all spend on licensing all this music? Because it's good music, and it's not like no SoundCloud music. It's like music, like music. So I'm like, how much did y'all spend on licensing it on? And what kind of scenes could we got if y'all would have scaled back a little bit?
And I think they using the real with like when Painkiller show up, they be like, "Ooh, throw all the money on it, throw all the money on it." Like these scenes.
It's like, because when I be like, just what made me think about it, it was on, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to edit a lot of this music out. And I just got to thinking, that's been what I've had to do this whole season.
Right.
How much is y'all spending on licensing these genres, man?
I feel like y'all hold back up on the money, but when Painkiller come like, y'all, hey,
Make it rain.
Black Rob, put some
Money
Black
shower-
Rob on that.
with money showers. Ooh, yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, I mean, it's a little bit sad though, because like we're almost at the end here. We're like literally almost at the end. And I'm like you, like when it came to the CW shows, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I watched every single one. I had 3 staples. It was Arrow, Black Lightning, and Legends of Tomorrow. Everything else kind of like I just let build up until I could watch it like all at once. So I'm a little bit sad that this is going off, but I'm excited. Y'all better give us Painkiller.
Better. Y'all might as well. Y'all just threw all the money into his scenes. Just go ahead and continue what you got. Like, come on now.
Yeah, give it. Oh man, what did you guys think of this episode? We're almost at the end. What was your favorite moment from the episode? Why don't you drop down in the comments and let us know. Until next time, we are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.